Hello everyone, my name is Neha. By profession, I'm a material scientist. I lived in Netherlands for 5 years and in May I moved to Germany. Moving to Germany was really lucky because on my very first day I started book reading activity. I started mentoring a student. I say lucky because from long time I was looking for such opportunity where I can do volunteer service related to education and here it was. Recently, I received few emails from new mentors asking about my experience. I would say that so far the whole experience has been very positive. Because I'm quite satisfied the way reading sessions are planned and conducted, and it is fitting very well in my idea of volunteer service that I wanted to provide. For that, I would like to thank Garima and school staff. They are doing brilliant job. And secondly, everything is very well organized, although the mode of interaction is through virtual media. But yet you feel a part of a team where you can interact with each other, whether it's a school staff or with the other fellow mentors. And I think it's very important if we want to make this activity overall a success. Coming to my teaching technique, initially I was going just with the flow because it was first time I was doing this distant teaching where I was talking to my student on WhatsApp, and also from my student I came to know that it's first time he's reading some book which is out of his school curriculum. So it was very important that I observe him with each passing session and get feedback so that we can work accordingly and change the technique with each passing days. But I stick to our initial plan of devoting 10 days to each book. It was important to give 10 days to each book because I didn't want to burden student with this extra book reading activity apart from there are a lot of school activities and school curriculum that he's doing. So I wanted to make this book reading as a leisure activity, as a fun activity, so that he enjoy reading book and he can get inculcate this habit of reading book throughout his life. So the 10 days were divided into three sessions. I was talking three times in 10 days. In first session, we were reading book. He was reading few chapters or few pages from the book, and I was also reading to him. In that way, I was looking at his reading skills, English reading skills, and also improving and working on his pronunciation. And also we were talking and discussing about what are the writing skills of author, how they built interest for readers so that they feel intrigued to read book further. In that way I wanted him to understand that different writers write in different ways, so that in future when he start reading big novels, he can decide what kind of book he want to read. And then I was asking him to read book again on his own when he has time. And in second session I was mostly asking him to narrate summary of the story to me in his own words. It was important because this was one skill where he was lacking. He was not very good in expressing himself in English. Maybe he was shy. So I wanted to work on that particular thing. So every time I was asking him to narrate me the story summary in his own words, and in the meantime I was also asking him to maintain a notebook where he is writing 10 new words that he's learning from the book, and also making sentences out of it which are not from the book but from his daily life that he can use later when he speak in English. And beside that there were a few other questions which I was asking from the book so that I can understand that he is really understanding the book and not reading it as a textbook to just write the assignments that I'm giving him. So in second session, I was also giving him some written assignments so that he can practice his writing skills also and work on his grammar. So the questions were very simple, like again write the summary or some characters from the book that he liked, some scene that he liked, or such simple questions. And in third session, it was just giving him feedback on his writing assignments, or whether the way he express himself, the skills that need to be improved. So we were talking about that, the grammar that he's lacking, which he need to work on, and the new words that the meaning of the new words which he looked from dictionary, but he's not yet sure what does they mean and how we can apply them when we talk, when we use those words when we are talking in our day-to-day life. So in that way, I was giving him feedback, and I found that after a few books, he was really enjoying this process, and he was asking me every time, then give me more assignments, and he was even choosing books of his own choice. So overall, I found that he was really enjoying the activity without taking it as a burden, extra burden on him. Yeah, that's all. So I wish good luck to all the new mentors and happy reading. Bye bye.